basically, this is your boy Raw Netter, um, and I want to talk about a few things tonight. Basically, um, I'm just trying to understand people right now and understand their mind frames because it's a lot of people that are looking at everything totally different and totally wrong, and it's going to cause problems for them later. I mean, no one's looking at the signs, no one's paying attention to anything that's going on around them. I mean, we have massive, conditions going on all over the place, and people are acting dumbfounded. And a lot of people that feel they're conscious or they're aware, you can't tell them shit. And we had a predicament where things is going to shift and change here. And then, people are responding to me negatively and positively as well. But majority of the people that I've been dealing with tonight have been very negative in a lot of sense. And it caused me to have to be more stern with them in a sense. And it took me out of my character a little bit and away from the true spiritual feelings that I wanted to project out. People just don't care anymore. I mean, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that people don't care. A lot of things that I write about on my posts and a lot of things that I talk about on my lives on Facebook basically expresses that. We're seeing a lot of stuff going on as well, and the countless videos on YouTube basically project this out, this seriousness that needs to take place here, and everybody's walking away from it and ignoring it. And I make countless videos expressing my feelings to the fullest, and no one's paying attention to it. No one's looking at the signs. No one's really projecting any energies, but you're conscious though. And you're coming to me asking me how am I doing and how is that doing for me? I mean, how dare you even come at me like that, first of all. And secondly, people calling me crazy and all this old nonsense. But yet you're my friend. You friend me. If I'm crazy, then you're crazy for friending me. First of all, you come to me and you friend me. But yet you want to come and ridicule me about stuff that you know nothing of. You probably never even had a transition. You probably never even was contacted by anyone. You know what I'm saying? You're probably not even receiving a frequency. Just because you study some knowledge, you think you know something? You think because you did a little studying that you aware? You aware of what? What are you aware of? You have no idea of what's going on here or what's taking place. You walk around every day like it's all good. When they killing you with these chemtrails. They poisoning your children. They poisoning your family. But yet you're ridiculing me? Are you serious? And I talk about all these things all the time. And I try to express things to people. And, I try to talk to people about the flat earth and how we live on a flat plane. And how, for distance, you could see if you had a strong enough camera, you can basically see that this place is flat. You know what I'm saying? Not just that, in ancient studies, they talked about this earth being flat. Look at Geb. Look at the study Geb, the god Geb, basically, pointed that out as well. And I talk to people about the chemtrails and the pathogens, the blood pathogens, and all the metals and bariums and different other materials that they're using to spray on you every day. With the HARP technology and the sun simulators. People been posting this stuff for so long. And people have been ignoring the fact of what's going on here because they don't want to know. They don't want to be informed. They rather just live and let die. So, this is why there's very few that are going to receive the signal and understand the signal. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting to really see that this is what we're dealing with, and this is how these people are going to be. So why even, put your energy into them? You know what I'm saying? Because they're all sick. They're all sick in the head. They're all following the system, the matrix. You know what I'm saying? They're living in that denial state of mind. They're low vibrating. So how can you even communicate with something like that? So this is where we are right now. This is what we face. So this is what we have to prepare ourselves for. And that's something that at first I couldn't. And every person that really wakes up, they want to save everybody. I had to learn that you can't save these people. They're food. You can't save them. They're food for the gods. So, with that stated, you have to basically follow your own pattern and your own spirituality and your own soul and elevate yourself, reflect, But as I was given this rule, I try to inform people. That's all. I don't try to get anyone to teach anyone or anything like that, or try to get people to really follow me to the point where, we like in a cult or some damn thing. But, I like people that follow me because the simple fact is that we're all on the same accord. But people are my friend for what reason? You know what I'm saying? What is your intent behind being someone's friend? Because you like something about them. But a lot of people friend you on Facebook just to friend you. Just to have friends. Just to get their page built up. I mean, come on. Are you even in tune with what I'm saying? Are you even investigating what I'm saying? Are you even informed at all? Have you done any kind of research? That's the questions that I ask. In all the countless situations with Michigan and the attack on Michigan as well, and the Antarctica, and several situations that went down with Antarctica, and that's what's being hidden there, that they're not allowing you to know. Just like they lied to you about space, and they're steady talking about they're going to go up there and whatever, and they still haven't done anything. Every time they go up there, they get blown back down here. So, and countless aircraft are just circling around our skies. You know what I'm saying? Cloaked. And here it is. These people are telling you something, and they're not telling you the truth. They're not telling you that there's massive fleets in your skies. Just hovering. You know what I'm saying? They're not telling you none of that. They're not telling you about these other districts. They're not telling you about the fact that this place is bigger than what they say it is. They're not telling you about the sand wars, about how they're stealing sand from the bottom of the ocean, and the continents are moving. They're shifting. This is part of the reason why we're going through this paradigm shift in the first place, because of all the things that they're doing. But yet people are sitting up here ridiculing people that are trying to bring the truth to you. So what do you have to say about that? And who's standing behind them? Who's defending them? Who's standing for truth? Who's really standing for truth? Are you just taking the information and regurgitating it? Who's really standing? Then you have people out here that are giving gifts that are chosen, that are here, and other gods that are coming, ascending, descending themselves here. And here it is. You think these are meteors falling to the ground? How are they meteors when they hit the they come down, but yet you can't find any debris from them? Do the research. Okay? Even if you have to go to these places yourself, do the research. That's all I'm asking. Stop running around here thinking that, everything is all good and what people are telling you, because it's not. And stop following people that ain't not worth your time. Because when you wake up one day and everything's going to shit, where the fuck is they going to be at? They're going to be bailing out of here as fast as they can. While you will be sitting here. How's that even right? So, this your boy Raw Netter. I just wanted to speak on a few things that had to do pertaining with the facts that are at hand right now and what we need to be adjusting ourselves for. Ever since August 21st, 2017, we've been going through a pole shift and a paradigm shift, a new paradigm rather. And people have been losing their freaking minds. People have been acting very peculiar of themselves and going mad, going crazy. And it's like they don't see what's really going on around them. I mean, you look at the signs. You look at the weather, how they're using the weather against you. The weather is what basically controls the consciousness. And they're using your consciousness against you. If they can manipulate you with holograms in the sky, what things they can do with you in other aspects of your consciousness? They're killing you with your food, while other countries feeding their people correctly, they're feeding you a bunch of garbage. And that's why diseases are so rampant here. So you think about what I'm saying and you address those issues and research it, because it's a lot of evidence out here and it's a lot of information out here that's being hidden that they're not talking about. They're not displaying this information to you. They're keeping you in the closet while they prepare to depopulate. And this has been the agenda. 21, 25, moved up to now 21, 2019, I believe. So it's quite a while. It's quite a while away, but hey, it's not that long. It's not that far away. And everything's happening rapidly. These 9 events that I talked about on Facebook, basically dealing with all these events that are supposed to take place. They've been happening strategically across the world, across the earth, across the flat plane, across this dimension. And these other districts are now involved because the fact that what's going on and them trying to basically go into their territories. So I'm going to end this video, but I want you to tune in to me, my next video, like and subscribe. And also, I want you to check out a few other videos, movies. I'd like you to check out The Giver, as well as it's another movie that is really, I think you should know, is Where Do We Invade Next? I think it's called Where Do We Invade Next? That's a pretty good video that you need to watch, so that you can get an understanding of what your country's really doing to you, and as well as the holographic disclosure. I think you would get a good lot of good knowledge off of that too. Um, so I'll see you again. Peace and light.